So I don't know if you have seen what's happening currently with this. It's a renewed story on a missing little girl. So just imagine going through your entire life not knowing that you were missing and your whole identity was built on a lie. That's exactly what happened to Michelle Marie Newton, a woman kidnapped as a toddler who was found over 40 years later. The arrest of her mother is the one who kidnapped her, P.S. Her mom was on the FBI's most wanted list for a long time because she literally took her 3-year-old, told her husband, hey, we're going to move to Georgia. I'm going to go set up the house and you're going to meet us. And when he got there, they were gone.
Oh, so they weren't going through a custody battle, a divorce, separation, nothing.
A relative asked them to reevaluate the case in 2016. They did some age progression photos, and in 2024 that got released, and they got a Crime Stoppers tip in 2025 that led them to Marion County, Florida. Why everything happens in Florida, please don't ask me, but that is between that and the Pacific Northwest, that is where you go to die or go missing. I don't know, but avoid those places, guys.
Cool. And easy enough.
The clip on social media that kind of went viral was 2 or 3 police officers going up to and it's body cam footage from the officer going up to a lady who's out with a neighbor, and they're saying, and the neighbor is oh, Sharon, they're here. Oh, she had also renamed herself Sharon, by the way. Oh, Sharon, they're here to get you.
I know this clip.
Yes, and so and they're ha ha ha, funny, and she's like, this is thinks it's a whole joke, almost like a you're being punked.
The neighbor does, right? The neighbor does.
Yeah. And she's they're here to get you. They're here to get you. And the lady's yeah, okay. And finally, the neighbor starts walking towards her because they put Sharon under arrest, and the lady starts walking towards her. The neighbor does, and they're ma'am, you need to step back. This is not a joke. And so she has to go home. And so, yeah, that was on November 24th that they found her. So they then reunite, dad and daughter who have gone missing. So here is where I think a lot of and also Sharon remarried. Michelle seems to be a pretty normal, she doesn't seem to have all these issues. She didn't know she was missing. Who knows what stories she was told about her dad? Who knows what stories were going on? But it seems she has a really happy life. She has a job. She's a contributing member of society. She is so happy to be reunited with her dad, but she loves her mom, and she doesn't hold any anger towards her right now. She wants to help the family heal together, which is maybe a little bit delusional because somebody has to be punished for this. But here's where you would think if it was a super abusive situation, she would have reached out at some point or and been look, I'm not missing. I fled because I was scared and I had to protect my kid. Please stop looking for me type of thing. Put me into WITSEC. I don't know. But 42 years, your whole identity changes, who you are, what, and it's this is who you've been for 39 of your 42 years, I guess.
Right.
And to think it's one thing, and this is where I don't know, so total speculation. Maybe she was raised thinking this was her dad. Maybe she was. We don't know this, and so that's where it's all going to become really interesting, I think, as this all unfolds, to see who knew what, because the current husband of Deborah / Sharon, I don't know what we're supposed to call her, but I feel like calling her Karen because that's the same.
Mommy dearest.
Yeah, mommy dearest, mother of the year, Modi.
Modi.
I don't know where they're going to go with this. I want to know her side of it very much so. I want to know the daughter's side of it. Because at 3, you don't really form long-term memory until you're 5, right? You can have
a glimpse. You might have a tiny
glimpse here and there, and your body can still remember bad and horrible things or really great things. It can, all of your core self is usually formed by 5, in some way, but you don't have long-term memories from the age of 2 because your brain doesn't process like that. It hasn't formed in that way or something. But so it's what she may have just been raised believing something totally different. I am so curious, but it's also, it's not the daughter was in danger. So you can't like say, yes, you can say kidnapping, but it is your daughter. So I guess it's custodial interference charges that they're going to be charging her on. Like, and here's my other side of it. The dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dad doesn't know if his wife and daughter
are dead,
have been abducted and sold into like human trafficked.
At first. But once the FBI puts her on the most wanted list, then he now knows, more likely than not, his wife took their daughter. Because the FBI is not putting someone on the most wanted list that they think has a shot at they got human trafficked. They're just not doing it.
That's fair. I mean, however, like, they could be most wanted. I mean, most wanted
it's
or
still
most
fucked up beyond belief.
But your brain, like, anytime there's things that you don't know, your brain starts making the closest connections or what the easiest connection, because it needs to make sense of things that don't make sense. To me, they'd be dead. I'm so glad they found each other and her dad had that moment. But that's a really painful life for him to live too for 42 years.
For sure.
Top 3 takeaways based off of what I just told you.
Okay. Number 1, I think there will be a prosecution, whether the daughter wants it or not. And I think she right now doesn't want a prosecution because she has all of this new stuff. She doesn't know how to cope. She needs to put it in a box. And the box is, okay, my family was exploded 40 years ago. I don't remember. So I'm going to shove it in this box and it's going to be unexploded. And it's like, yeah, girl, that's not how that's going to work. Mom may not serve a lot of time because the victim impact statements will potentially serve a purpose. The daughters, the estranged husband, because
what about her?
This hoe got married again, but she's never been divorced. So you could argue that she's like a bigamist at this point. So that's my second takeaway.
Well, unless he like got to file for divorce and like divorced her because she went missing or presumed dead or whatever it may be, right?
And then it was like the marriage was terminated by virtue of the death. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He got remarried.
Also, how do you just get a new social security number? Like, how do you just start assuming a new life like this?
Well, did the mom have gainful employment? I don't know. Or did she do, right? It's like, she may not need another social security number.
But to file taxes, regardless, you have to.
What if she never filed taxes?
Okay, so then the husband she's married to doesn't claim her as a dependent. Like, you're a family. Like, you have to.
Who knows? I mean, I can imagine a story where she's like, the daughter. That is an interesting one. How did she get away with it for so long with the daughter?
Because
I'm guessing stepdad helped, and not because
he knows.
No. No, I'm thinking he helped because he was told some story. Like, listen, I ran away.
Your social is still tied to you.
Well, what if that's why he never filed the taxes with?
I'm saying no. She turned 18 and she had to apply to college. You have to put your social on.
Did she have to apply to college? What if it's? But who checks it, babe? Who checks it? So you can put a social. I can give you 111-222-333-33. And if I put that on an application, if I put that on,
you can't put it on a bank account. No, you can't put it on a bank account. Those things run.
That's true. You're right. Okay, so bank account and
everything every bill that you have, like, but no, every bill, your water bill, they check your credit. I have to put it. Okay, in Texas, you have to put it on the energy.
I don't think we did.
Like Atmos does all of our gas here in Texas, and so you have to put your social in to like, so pretty much so they can track you down. I guess if you don't make a payment and put a lien on you. I don't know. Like everything I apply for in my name has my social.
You might not be required.
Maybe.
You know, like when you go to the doctor's office, for example, they ask for a social security number on all of their fucking forms. You do not have to provide it. You don't have to.
What about the housing application?
But I'm saying, what if the husband made all this happen? She lives in the villages, which is like a retirement.
The daughter.
Yeah, the daughter is interesting.
That's the one I'm talking about. Like I don't give the mom. I get it, but the daughter has had a life. She went to college. She works. At the end of the day, she's a.
I am really curious about the bank account stuff.
Because you can't. Not only that, like your social has to match all these things. This is again something I know from being in this world. Like, there's everything run on you all the time. And
okay, so those are my top 3.
Whether you want it or not, yeah, W-9. If you have to fill out a W-9, that gets sent to the IRS.
And the I-9 usually. Okay, so my top 3 are, she's getting prosecuted, is my opinion. Second, the daughter thinking that she's going to somehow be able to put everything back in the box. Insane. Like,
Pandora's box has been opened.
Yeah, it's open. Bitch, you didn't know it. You didn't open it, unfortunately for you. But the box is open. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. And last but not least, I am now obsessed with the financial crimes aspect of this.
So we'd love to know your thoughts and what do you know about this? How could you get away? Like,
yeah,
especially when you're a missing child in America and your mom is on the FBI most wanted list. How for 25 years do you just live life? Because that's when they kind of got removed, right? After 17 and 25 years, like everything kind of just got let go for a while.
Yes.
How do you do it?
I'm very interested. God, I hope people comment and give us their takes. Please, please, please. We need to know your thoughts.
Know.
We are begging you.
Tell us. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye, guys.